Hey everybody, we're here today with Matthew Gudino. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Matthew Gudino is the director at Sweetwater, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Sweetwater Band and a little bit about the UIL's concert and sight reading competition coming up and a little bit about his band. So good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for
so
having
much
me.
for stopping in today. So tell us a little bit about how you feel about your band going into this upcoming UIL concert and sight reading.
Well, I've got a great set of kids, a great student body that we have, very supportive administration, and I'm quite confident. I'm quite confident. Our students have done concert and sight reading. We've done very well in the past, had great success, so that's all wonderful, but the longer that I teach, the more I find it's true that I've been told many a times that it doesn't really matter what rating you're shooting for or getting. The main goal is to have your students grow, have them look forward to being better than the day they were before. Okay. And teaching that determination and perseverance, that the process takes some time, right? But quitting never makes it go any faster. Sure. So learning to have perseverance and discipline really helps them push forward and grow as a person, which is really the real goal, not just for fine arts, but to grow our students as human beings and enrich their lives through music. So as far as for UIL, I think we're going to do a great job, and the students are improving every day.
Awesome. They're ready for it, do you think?
Yes, I hope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have in your band right now?
We have about 40. We usually range a little above 40. And the number of students, of course, goes ups and downs each year. Sure. We have a little bit of a lull this year, but it's no matter what, however many people we have, we always, of course, do our very, very best. Myself and Mandy Fornshell is the other director there. Okay. So I'm lucky enough to have two people.
That's great. Wonderful. That's great. So tell us a little bit about the selections you've chosen to play this year.
Sure. So our first selection is Shepherd's Hay, which is the famous British folk song made extra famous by Percy Grainger. And I thought it was important that our students have a song that's very accessible to them, but also something that's kind of part of history. It's one of those songs where a lot of people know the song, but they may not know that they know it. Okay. So this really puts kind of a name with a face for the students and playing that tune. Our second tune is Appalachian Morning, a wonderful song by Robert Sheldon. And it's just a beautiful lyrical tune throughout, so it really helps teach the kids to listen to one another, how to play in a much more flowing manner rather than just straight up and down. But while you're doing that, you also have to be able to listen to one another, come in at the exact same time, have good vertical alignment. So a wonderful teaching tune, as well as just a beautiful song. The last tune we have is Darklands March. It's been done a number of times, and people always love it. The students, and the most important thing is that the students love it. So we have a great time playing it by Randall Standridge, and it's a very accessible tune with something for everybody. Awesome. And the students just have a great time playing it. At the end of class, our color guard kind of comes in before we switch classes to our second period. They come in for just a moment, and they always kind of get to hear the end of that song. And no matter what, at the end of the song, they always like to hoop and holler and cheer for, or give it an applause, which is really neat, having students cheer for other students.
Absolutely.
So
awesome. All right, well, I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell our watchers a little bit about Sweetwater and about your band, something that maybe no one ever thinks about, because we all know Sweetwater is famous for their Rattlesnake Roundup.
Right,
but
yes.
Aside from that, tell us a little bit about anything that you would want us to know about Sweetwater and the Sweetwater Band.
Sure. Well, we are definitely known for the Rattlesnake Roundup, and which I have gone to many a time, and we have, of course, have the Rattlesnake Roundup parade. So feel free to come and join us one day and come say hi.
Sure.
But many people pass through Sweetwater. You may not even know you have. We're Interstate 20 school, and so if you're going from Dallas to Lubbock to Odessa to San Angelo, you've probably passed through Sweetwater and not even known it. But it's a wonderful town, very supportive community. I've wonderful parents. I've got a wonderful student body, very supportive administration. Dr. Deidre Parrish is our superintendent this year. She's super supportive of the fine arts and is, in fact, having meetings with all of our fine arts teachers and working together and how we can collaborate better together and work as a team.
That's great.
It's wonderful. It's one of the first first times I've had somebody who's so invested
Right.
in helping the arts and,
Right.
and really supporting us, as including band, whether it's band, choir, or elementary teachers. She's been fantastic in that regard, and I just hope that people see Sweetwater as a town to live in. And it really, really is. It's a wonderful place to call home. It's wonderful to be a Mustang.
Okay.
And Sweetwater, we're a 4A school, and we have plenty to offer our students, and plenty to offer whether we have students doing engineering or we have students working on welding. I have a wonderful welding student who has built props for me in the past for the band. I've had students who've made repairs on different instrument frames through welding, so they're taking those skills and immediately applying them to something that we're doing here. And as I said before, we work through music education as a tool, but obviously the majority of our students aren't going to be band directors.
Sure.
or professional musicians, and we know that. So our goal is always to use music education as not necessarily just teaching music, but as a tool to help grow our students and give them unique circumstances to exercise important skills, whether it be determination or interdisciplinary, uses, and bringing those things together, bringing those skills together. Obviously, music is a blend of history and science and math and sociology, but so it's a wonderful, unique circumstance that we have to bring all those things together. And I think Sweetwater does a fantastic job of it.
Awesome. I'm going to put him on the spot real quick, because we were talking a little bit earlier, and you mentioned that you had a student that may be accepted to a prestigious university.
Yes, she graduated last year, and once again, I apologize if I get the school wrong, but she's playing her French horn, but she's going to Yale.
Okay.
She's one of our Yale attendees.
Yeah, I think that's awesome, and I think I wanted you to get that out there.
Yes,
and say
absolutely.
It, 'cause that's a pretty good bragging point. So, awesome, Matthew. Thank you so much for stopping in and visiting with us.
Absolutely.
And guys, support your local band, and again, thank you. And if there's anything you guys ever need, that's what we're here for. And guys, support your local bands and get out there and show them that you care about the hard work that they're doing with those kids. So we'll see you next time.